Y'all, I've been obsessed with that song by Lil Wayne called Let It All Work Out. And it's just so fucking inspiring. Like, I can't believe that man's really told his whole testimony in that song. If you know, you know. And for me personally, I've just been trying to put all my faith in the universe, all my faith into myself. And to anybody out there who also needs to hear this, it's okay to just take your time, be still, and receive from the universe. Especially if you're someone like me who's always been the person for everybody to go to and who's always been a giver. And there's nothing wrong with it. I actually love to give. I actually love to love. It's just now I have the opportunity to only pour into my cup, and it just hits different. It just hits different. So to anybody out there who feels like they're burnt out, or people not reciprocating their energy, or stop that at 111, or maybe you feel like you're just not where you want to be in life, just remember you can always take a step back and just, you feel me? And it's not that easy, of course, but it is a mindset, it is a perspective. And the more you rewire your brain to think more positive, to be more peaceful, it's gonna be more peaceful, it's gonna be more positive. It's just not gonna always be positive because we weren't made that way. We were created, and we've been through circumstances and experiences through our life that have put negative thoughts in our mind. But we also don't have to look at the negative thoughts as negative. I like to try this new thing where I reprogram every negative thought I receive. So let's say I receive a thought that feels like greed. I will then go to my higher self and flip it. So if I'm thinking I wish I had more money, I will reprogram it instantly to what I have right now is all that I need, because my safety and my health is my most important asset and the most important thing that I value. So I don't need money, but I will also address the negative thought like a baby. I understand why you feel like we need more money. I understand that maybe it looks like we're not where we want to be in life, and more money would make it easier. So it's like you have to literally do both. And like, that's why I'm like so big on duality, and I'm always preaching about duality, because trust me, I wish everything was rainbows and pooping daisies, but unfortunately it's not. There is a bad and there is a good, there is light, there is dark, but there's always light that you can bring to the dark. So it's like, you can either make your mind more negative, and that's okay too, because that's shadow work. Like every time you go deep into your shadow to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me, quote unquote, what the fuck is wrong with me, all you're doing is figuring out what are you subconsciously hiding from yourself, what are you subconsciously hiding from the world, but more importantly, what are you subconsciously hiding from yourself. And whenever I do shadow work, and I'm sure it's the same for everybody, you're gonna come out better, brighter, bolder, more beautiful, because it all starts from within. I've honestly had moments where I've cried my eyes out, cried my heart out, felt the pain in my whole body. And then after, I'll clean myself up, take a shower, look in the mirror, do my affirmations. But before I can even get to even my first words coming out, it's always, damn, I'm fine. Like, how can someone as fine as me, as cute as me, as bootylicious as me, be so hurt, be so heartbroken, have so much pain to alchemize, have so much darkness to turn into light. And it's because that's one of the reasons we're here for, if you on that type of timing. Because not everybody wants to better themselves, and that's okay. I saw a post that said, the people who are not where you want to be in life are there to teach you where you would be in life if you didn't or stopped doing the work, the healing, the inner work. And believe it or not, I've always been that girl. Like, so serious. I find it so amazing, and I'm sure plenty people out there, plenty chosen ones out there can relate to this. It always starts when we're young. Your girl was 9 years old. I was 9 years old when I started having darkness that I had to alchemize into light. Because I believe that's what truly wakes us up. That's what truly makes us conscious. When we have an experience that's either really positive or really negative. And I had really negative experiences growing up as a child. And I remember being 9 years old and watching people in my family, and there's no shade, no tea, everyone in my family doing good now. But still, from an observation, hear me out. From an observation point of view, no judgment, I would notice that there were things my family was doing that I did not want to grow up to be. And let me touch on that observation versus judgment before I close out the video. So lately I've been a Debbie Downer on myself because I'm always like thinking something like, oh, I'm happy I'm not there, or I'm happy at least I got this. And then I'll be like, well, they're most likely happy and we shouldn't be judging them. And I'm like, well, I wasn't judging them. It was just a thought I had, like, just an observation. So it's like I'm really working on rewiring myself to look at my observations of the world, of people, of myself as not entirely a bad thing. It just is. Because the beautiful thing about life lately, it's possible to see everything as everything. When you look at everything from the bigger picture, from a bird's eye perspective, it really, and when you start realizing that you are the universe and the universe is within you, you will literally, one, attract more, two, I got too excited. You will attract more, but you'll also have to use discernment and wisdom to receive. Because not everything that you attract is meant to be for you. Like, it is, but it's still your job and your choice, your free will, to decide if you want to attach on to what you're receiving. Because the thing is, with my most recent situation I was in, I didn't look at it as a bad thing, because I'm the type of girl who can literally be with anything and anybody because of the way I love. The unconditional love I have within myself is the unconditional love I have for others. That's why I love making friends. That's why I love talking to strangers. That's why I love giving advice to people in person, to people on the internet, because I'm big on, if I went through it, somebody else went through it. Somebody else is going through it. Somebody else is going to go through it. And I'd rather have wisdom over experience. I'm so grateful for the wisdom that I have received to avoid a lot of dangerous situations and experiences for myself. And I'm also grateful that I have gone through dangerous, dark situations so that I can inform the next generation or current generation on what to do or how to move, or just suggestions, because it's your life and you're gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do, and that's cool. That's what you're supposed to do, boo. But yeah, Grand Rising. Hope y'all likes my feets. I just be chilling and I didn't want to show my face. Make sure y'all like the video, follow my page, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. and be on the lookout for more posts.
Peace.